Thermal pollution and noise pollution.
This environmental pollution is a global phenomenon which has become a major concern for all over the world since it has severe long-term consequences. When we heard the term pollution, then we think about the concept like carbon emission, personal pollution, and weight. However, the thermal pollution is a real and persistent problem in our modern society. Thermal pollution is defined as a sudden increase or decrease in temperature of a natural body of water, which may be ocean, lake, or river by human influence. The causes of thermal pollution is soil erosion. It is because consistent soil erosion causes water bodies to rise and making them exposed to sunlight. The high temperature could prove fatal for aquatic biomes. Next is deforestation. Trees and plants prevent sunlight from falling directly on lakes or rivers. When deforestation takes place, these water bodies are directly exposed to sunlight, thus absorbing more heat and rising its temperature. Lastly, thermal pollution occurs when water bodies are degraded in terms of altering their temperature. Commonly, it happens when people or industry undertake activities that suddenly decrease or increase the temperature of natural water bodies such as lake, river, ocean, or ponds.
The effects of thermal pollution are diverse, but in short, thermal pollution damages water ecosystem and reduce animal population. Plant species such as algae, bacteria, and multi-cells all respond differently to significant temperature change. Organisms that cannot adapt can die of various causes can be forced out of the area. Reproductive problems can further reduce the diversity of life in the polluted area. However, thermal pollution can be beneficial to some species, bacteria and algae to tend to benefit from the excess heat. Some larger animals also benefit from the warmer water. In Florida, manatees spend the winter near power plants, where the cooling water they use to warm up the shallow salt water. On balance, thermal pollution is a negative force to many regions. Example of bad effect of thermal pollution is decreased dissolved oxygen. Warm water holds less oxygen than cool water. If the oxygen level drops, animals that cannot move to another area may begin to die. In deeper bodies of water, the injection of warm water can keep oxygen from dispersing into deep water, which is potentially good for bacteria but dangerous for aquatic animals. The decreased oxygen can cause algae blooms that pose to threat to aquatic plant and animals. This algae bloom problem is probably the most common and best known side effect of thermal pollution. After that, thermal pollution also can make migration. Fish and amphibians move away from warm water to more suitable location, disrupting to the ecosystem for animals that remain. Birds may also be forced to leave in search of areas with more food. Plant and certain animals will be stuck in that area, which can lead to the huge loss. Migration away from the polluted area contributes to the dramatic loss of biodiversity inside where thermal pollution happens.
Ways to overcome thermal pollution are cooling ponds, cooling tower, artificial lakes, and water cycling. Biological knowledge to prevent from thermal pollution are plant more trees as trees act as carbon dioxide absorber. Next, leaf green such as do not use plastic bags. Next, technology that are used to prevent thermal pollution is solar plate. It is built as the alternative to electric energy that can supply in a big amount.
Related issue to thermal pollution is the scrap from the 186-meter burning vessel float into Sri Lanka pristine beach.
Some of which also pollute in the Indian Ocean. The microplastic granules on the vessel containers have caused one of the worst ecological disasters in Sri Lanka, history prompting fishing bans. In the visual of the image, Sri Lankan soldier was seen attired in the protective hazmat suit, failing to rapidly clean the plastic-laden beach, accumulating granules into packs for
Noise pollution is generally defined as regular exposure to elevated sound levels that may lead to adverse effects in human or other living organisms.
According to WHO, which is World Health Organization, sound levels less than 70 decibel are not damaging to living organisms regardless of how long or consistent the exposure is.
There is two primary types of noise, which is man-made noise and environmental noise.
Man-made noise is referred to the noise due to man-made activities, and it can be from any construction work, while environmental noise is kind of noise occurring from a range of environmental activity, such as mating call of animals to the sound of the thunderstorm that often go up to 140 decibels.
The causes of noise pollution is social event.
Noise is at its peak is most of the social events, whether it is marriage, parties or pub, and create a nuisance in the area. For example, people will play song on a full volume and dance till midnight, which makes the condition of people living nearby are pretty worse. Next is transportation. A large number of vehicles on roads, airplanes flying over houses, underground trains produce heavy noise and people find it difficult to get accustomed to that. E is construction activities. Under construction activities like mining, construction of bridges, dams, buildings, stations, roads, flyover takes place in almost every part of the world.
Noise pollution can give a bad impact to all living things, such as sleep disturbance, heart disease and diabetes, pain and fatigue, poor work and school performance, irritability and depression, speech problems, hormonal response and their consequences on human metabolism and immune system function.
There are a lot of bad effects in noise pollution. High noise levels can contribute to a cardiovascular effect in humans and increase incidence of coronary artery disease. In animals, noise can increase the risk of death by altering data of prey detection. It also can contribute to a permanent hearing loss. A substantial amount of the noise that humans produce also occur in the ocean. Up until recently, most of research on noise impact has been focused on marine mammals, and to a lesser degree, there is a fish.
To overcome noise pollution, turn off appliances at home and offices. Use earplugs and stay away from noisy area.
Furthermore, biological knowledge to prevent from noise pollution avoid get close from noisy area.
Scientific technology that are used to prevent noise pollution are sound walls that are built at the roads to reduce sound from vehicles.
The third issue to noise pollution is traffic noise leads to inaccuracies and delays in the development of sound learning of young birds. They also suffer from a suppressed immune system, which is an indicator of chronic stress. A new study by researcher of the Max Planck Institute for Ornithology and College shows that a young zebra finch